Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 14 of Final Fantasy II. And there was an empty wall, in that room right there. Yeah, that's where I should have went in the last part. But I managed to get white robes, so maybe I can get something better. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to mess up magic interference any more than what it already is. We'll get better armor than what we have. But for the time being, I jump cut all the way up to the top. Because last time we were about to face off against the Thunder Gygus. And, well, let's be honest. I already had completed the Leviathan. So I might as well just, stop what I was doing for a little bit. And then continue on, because I was already falling asleep. That's why I said it was a good stopping point. So, Thunder Gygus. Obviously, he's going to use Oh, God have mercy! Whoa, what the hell? Gus just took, almost 1,300 from that! Okay, it seems that we are not prepared, and I really hate this game for not putting more emphasis on maxing out defense. It sucks that did not happen, but considering how high this Gygus' attack is, I'm not surprised in the slightest. I guess the only thing that may actually hurt it is curse or something, but it's the Thunder Gygus. Guess what it does? And guess what doesn't hurt it? So on that note, we're just going to have to go for Berserk and pray to the gods and probably sap some strength from them. Or even use Osmos. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I don't have Osmos. Yet. I will. But for the most part, now that we've got Berserk, now we can just start dealing some damage, I guess. Too bad we can't have access to Thunderbolt. That would be so good. But no, this would have to be a good game in order to actually have access to good spells. I mean, I could make the complaint of Growing Threat not being a part of the moveset in 12, but here's the thing, 12 is actually a better game. But with that said, thankfully, Berserk pretty much made short work of this guy. Because physical-wise, he could dish it out, but he can't take it. Magic-wise, that's a different story. So yeah. That's the end of the Gyguses. And that's the last Gygus we'll ever have to face. More importantly, I'm going to have to step off for a little bit because, well, actually no. What's happening here is I failed to realize that the door that we're looking for is in the upper left. All these rooms are empty save for one. This one right here. That's the room we need to go to. But first, there is monsters here. Might as well deal with the... Oh. And folks, see what I mean by repeat enemies. Yep. Repeat enemies right here. Gatos. We've already beat him. And guess what's the enemy here? And for some reason they hit Gus really hard. Yet everybody else is taking less damage. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the armor I just put on him. I've got to get rid of the ice armor, I suppose, and put on the black robe. It would be better instead of actually taking some hits. So, with that said, the ancient sword I said was going to be leaving soon. It is. This is the last part for it. And they speed themselves up. Jerks. Oh God! She's confused now! Damn it. Why can't things ever go my way? Oh yeah, and now that I stop to think about it, this game also introduces by far the worst enemies in the... Oh, God! Look what it's doing to Kane! I mean, Ricard, yes. I almost said Kane. I really did. Oh, I did say... Oh, God, he's dead. We gotta fix this problem. This is not happening. This is not happening. Jesus Christ. Why? Why? Just why? Okay, it's alright. It's alright. We'll snap back into reality. Let's get him up first. Hey, good. We got the poison off. At least that helps. Well, good news. At least Rick could actually, get his, HP up, I suppose. Hopefully. Yep, he did. Only by a small smidget, but hey, we got Bacchus wine. And this is the first game that has that. Oh, Flare Tome. Oh, yes. That's the good shit right there. But before we do, we're gonna go on ahead and heal all of our characters, but I should make Furion forget that and power up Flare, because Flare is without a doubt one of the best spells in the game. We're gonna learn the other spell in the game, well actually receive the tome for the best spell in the game later on. So, on that note, Past Me will have to stop for a minute, because we've got ourselves a little situation. And that is nature's calling, and unfortunately, I don't think to put down the damn controller. And I got all jittery, that's why I'm looking through. I already found the way out. It's to the left. No, it's to the right, actually. See, that's why I jump cut. And, when I was holding the controller, I didn't think, oh God, it was that bad. And then it's that bad. When nature calls, you answer. That's all you gotta do. I know people are sick and tired of me mentioning that, but you know what? I'm getting older, and when your bladder, ages with you, it starts getting worse. And also dieting. That also has a thing to do, too. But whatever the case, we've got the White Dragon. So, it's going to use ice. The smart thing to do? Kill it with fire! That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna burn that bitch until it falls straight to the ground. And we're gonna have you on defend. Because, yeah, I should have took off the ice lance. It was a stupid mistake of putting that on. Knowing this thing is here! Well, at least we got the ice flow out of that crap. And what do we get? Black robes. We should put that on Gus. And I see another tress I should have gotten. But that's all the actual bosses here in this stage. And we got an hourglass for our troubles. Even though I couldn't find haste whatsoever. Oh, we'll find it. Eventually. But the door we need to go to, not this door. It's door number 2. It's door number 2. Yep, there it is. Because the other doors, if you want to know what's in there, nothing. Also, let me see the other door. Nothing. That's what's in there. So let's keep going. Alright. Once we hear, it's plot. And, well, another one's gonna bite the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. And another one gone, and another one gone, another one bite the dust. Hey, Ricard, they're gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Ba-bum, boom. I know that's a sad thing to say, but that's pretty much what happened. I've played this game before. And besides, Kamehame! Ha! The best reference to actually come out with this. Because see, here's the thing. Minwu pretty much used everything in his power to fire that one Zeta Flare to open the door. And that's what killed him. And now all of a sudden, when Donald did it, it makes sense now. So, actually, no, it doesn't make sense because he somehow is revived from that. Anyway, Minwu is now dead and gone for good. So, let's go on ahead and remove Toad and Fear, because I won't be needing Toad nor Fear for the rest of this game. So, we're going to go on ahead and get our freshly learned Ultima, and we're going to teach it to Virgin Furion, and we are going to also teach Flare as well. I mean, he'll be somewhat of a Giga Chad, but if the city has anything to go by, no, he's forever a virgin. Not that there's anything wrong with that, Japan just finds it funny. Anyway, let's grab the first gem that'll pretty much increase your strength. Yes, that increased the strength of the whole party. This gem increases the magic, I think, or the defense. Nope, it increased the magic. Spirit is magic, so it increases that. This gem, I think it increases the speed. Yep, my agility has been increased. And lastly, this increases defense. And with that, we are fully beefed up and we still have no chance in hell because we need to grind up some more. After all, we are dealing with the goddamn Emperor later on. And after getting all the gems, might as well do that now because if you don't, well, you're gonna be SOL out of that. I think you're not gonna be SOL. I think the Ultima gem will get rid of the other gems. So that's why I went there and got the gems upgrade already. So with that said, now that I've got the Ultima tome and I need to sort everything out to make it look neat, I'll eventually do that. We're getting out of the Mysidia Tower. We have no reason to come back here. But upon doing so, a few things happen. And I cut because I've already sailed around, but a few things happen. Poft, Altair, Galtea, and Paloom all destroyed. No, I'm not kidding. It is all gone. Anyone who was in those towns is dead. D-E-A-E, dead. So, in order for us to actually continue on with the plot, we're going to have to go all the way up to the 4th floor of Castle Finn and talk to either Hilda or Gordon. And those 4 cities have been destroyed, but Mysidia somehow is still around. So too is Diced, and so too is Salamond. They have been spared from the Cyclone. Oh, and speaking of which, you have to learn Cyclone from Hilda in order for us to actually continue on. And with that, this is the breaking point before we actually go into the Cyclone. Since we've learned the password, all we need to do is repeat that password all the way to Paul. And like I said, this is going to be the exact... Oh yeah, you saw that Cyclone in the background. But as I was saying, this is going to be the last time you will ever see me use the Ancient Sword ever again. Talk to Paul and ask him about the Cyclone. Not learn, ask. And when you do, Paul will be looking at you like, are you guys fucking crazy? Alright, fine. Take whatever's back there. Go behind my bed. And that is exactly what he's doing. And there's a hidden passageway behind here with all sorts of chests, including black garbs, Ruby Curious, Bronze Curious, Thieves Glove, Elixir, Gold Hairpin, the Blood Sword, which is what we're looking for, and the Silver Carius. And we can now put on the Blood Sword. However, the Blood Sword may look like the weakest weapon in the game. You're in for a rude awakening, ladies and gentlemen. When you are slashing enemies and your allies, you're healing yourself. So yeah, I'm going to put on the white robe to give myself high magic interference. low magic interference and high defense. Let's see. Let's get rid of the gold curious and give a gold hairpin, I think. The gold hairpin might work fine. Come on, gold hairpin. There we go. And do we need a gold curious? Let's see. And give myself a black orb. Why not? That way, we'll have stronger defense. It will matter because, well, the Emperor will still end up kicking our asses if we're not prepared. And it doesn't raise the stats of defense. And by the way, all the towns, they have the highest garbs in the game. So if you missed out on any garbs in the Leviathan, you're SOL. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we are done here with this part. This is RVman985, and I will see you all next time on Final Fantasy II when we go to the Cyclone. Peace out.